Hey, do you realize that right this second, right now, somewhere around the world, some guy is getting ready to kill himself? Isn't that great? Did you ever think about that kind of shit? It's true. Right this second, some guy is getting ready to bite the big bazooka. Because statistics show that every year 1 million people commit suicide. 1 million. That's 2,800 a day. That's a lot. That's one every 30 seconds. There goes another guy. And I say guy because men are 4 times more likely than women to commit suicide, even though women attempt it more. So men are better at it. There's something else you gals will want to be working on. If you want to be truly equal, you're going to have to start taking your own lives in greater numbers. But I just think it's interesting to know that at any moment, the odds are good that some guy is dragging a chair across the garage floor, trying to get it right underneath that ceiling beam. Wouldn't want to be too far off center. If it's worth doing right. Somewhere else, another guy's going over and getting a gun out of a dresser drawer. Somebody else is opening up a brand new package of razor blades. Maybe he's struggling with the cellophane a little bit, you know. Shit, it's always something. Goddamn fucking shit. I just think that's interesting as hell. That's probably the most interesting thing you can do with your life. End it. I don't think I could do that. Could you? Shit, no. I don't think I could commit suicide if my life depended on it. But I understand it. I don't wonder why they do it. I don't wonder, well, why did he do it? You know, what was he thinking? You know what I wonder? Where'd he find the fucking time? Who's got time to be committing suicide? Aren't you busy? I got shit to do. Suicide would be way down on my list. Probably down past lighting my own house on fire. I might want to try a little self-mutilation first. Take a couple of hunks out of my arm. See if I like the general idea. Because you got to have priorities, man. And you got to have a plan, too, for something like that. People got a plan. You know, people don't just run out the house and jump off a building. There's stuff you have to decide. Timing is important. When you're going to do it? Well, let me see now. Going to kill myself. When am I going to do this? Wednesday's out. Got to take Timmy to the circus. Survivor's on Thursday. Friday, I got my colon cleansing. Folks are coming over on Sunday. Sunday! By God, that'd be just a thing. Maybe Mom will find my body. Serve her right for fucking me up the way she did. And you gotta pick a method. How you gonna do it? Well, let me see now. How am I gonna do this? Afraid of heights? That's no good. Can't swallow pills, don't like the sight of blood. Fucking oven's electric. I'd lie down in front of a train, except Amtrak ain't come through here in 30 goddamn years. Maybe I'll just take a gun and shoot myself in the mouth. I suppose I'd miss. People be laughing at me. Suppose I live. I have a big fucking hole in my head. Have to wear some kind of dumbass hat. I guess I just hang myself. That'd be good. Gotta get a rope. Shit, it's always something. I got a rope in the garage. It's got a lot of grease and paint on it. Don't want to get that stuff on my neck. Walmart's having a special on rope this weekend. No sense spending a lot of money to kill myself. Then again, I can put it on my credit card. I'll never have to pay the fucking thing. That's it then. I'm hanging myself and Walmart's paying for it. What's next? A note. Oh, Jesus. Gotta express myself. Hell, if I could express myself, I wouldn't be thinking about doing something like this. Where's a pen? Can never find a pen. Told the kids not to move the pen away from that telephone. Goddamn kids. I ought to just kill them too. Make it one of them family deals. Here's a pen. Well, I probably ought to just jam this fucking thing through my neck and get it over it. Let's see now. Where do you put the date? Upper left, upper right? Shit. I can never remember that. Anyway, to whom it may concern. It's kind of impersonal. Dear Marzell. Leaves that to kids. I know. Hey guys, guess what? Keep on reading. How are you? I hope you are fine. I am not fine. As you can no doubt tell from me lying here dead on the floor. You are the ones who drove me to this. I was doing just fine until you fuckers came along. I hope you're happy now that I'm goddamn dead. Signed, the corpse on the floor. P.S. Fuck you people. That'd be a good note. Well, that'd be all right. You'll bet. I don't think a writer could ever commit suicide, do you? Writer'd be too busy working on the note all goddamn year. Trying to get it just right. Second draft, third revision, whole new ending. Finally turn it into a book proposal and have a reason to live. That ain't no good. I just think that's kind of an interesting subject. I think suicide is interesting, you know? I think most people would agree it's a kind of interesting subject. Most folks, I think, would have a little curiosity about it. I'll bet you could have an all-suicide channel in this country on TV. Well, shit, they got all golf. What the fuck? Huh? Well, you ever look at golf? It's like watching flies fuck. If you can get a bunch of assholes to sit still and watch that kind of bullshit, you know you can get them to watch some suicides. All day long, 24 hours a day, nothing but suicide. One guy after another killing himself right on TV. Must die television. You'd get a lot of people watch that shit. You'd get a lot of people volunteering to be on there just so their friends could see them on TV. People are fucking goofy. You'd get a lot of people volunteering. You'd get all them leftover assholes from Let's Make a Deal. Oh, shit, they'd be lined up around the block there, putting on funny makeup and costumes and capes and shit, calling themselves Captain Suicide. You know, big guys would be competing for most unusual method. People be jumping off of barns, lighting themselves on fire, putting rat poison on a hot dog, drinking, mopping glow. You'd probably have some weird fuck show up who figured out how to kill himself with dental floss and a crossbow. People are fucking goofy. I'll bet you could find a married couple in one of them trailer parks somewhere who'd be willing to sit in a love seat and blow each other's heads off with shotguns while a love song is playing. People are nuts. This country is full of nitwits and assholes. Did you ever notice that? Nitwits and assholes. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, God. And they all vote. They're the only ones who vote. You can see that from looking at the election returns, who's doing the fucking voting. It sure ain't me out there taking part in that fucking charade. Oh, that's all who vote. And you know those people on the Jerry Springer show? Those are the average Americans. Yeah, below average don't get on the show. Below average are sitting home watching that shit on TV. Waiting to go out and vote, looking at their sample ballot. People are fucking goofy. Now listen, you know, if you're going to be on TV and you're going to put a program on TV, you have to think about Sweeps Month. Sweeps Months, there's more than one of them. Everybody knows about what that is now. It's those months of the year when the networks put on all their big stars and their biggest presentations, try and grab all the ratings so they can change their advertising rates. And you'd have to compete with that. So I think on the All Suicide channel, you'd want to go with mass suicides. Big fucking promotions, you know? Here's one idea. You know, we got a lot of hopeless fucks in this country. Got a lot of, there's a lot of, I call them dead enders. People ain't got nothing to fucking, you know, live for or nothing. There'll be a lot more of them too, by the way, as soon as the rest of this fucking depression hits, for sure. Yeah. Oh, Wall Street ain't finished with you assholes. You know that, don't you? Nah, they're just waiting in the wings. Give you a little breather for the holidays. They're going to come after you. Listen, they already got your fucking retirement money and your stock shit and everything. They're coming after your fucking house next. Isn't this housing bubble nice? Oh, low interest rates, high housing prices. Yeah, right in the fucking asshole. 2 years from now, you watch. These cocksuckers, they'll buy the country back a dime on a dollar. They do it every 30 or 40 years. Anyway, by that time, there'll be a lot of hopeless fucks. Then there'll be a lot of people walking around bumping into each other, talking to themselves and all this kind of shit. We already got a lot of them now. First of all, you got all these homeless fucks. Then you got these people, condemned prisoners and life sentence people who got no fucking future. And you got a lot of terminal patients, people who know they're going to fucking die. And then there's these people who've been watching television. They saw a commercial that told them they were clinically depressed, so they're taking pills for that shit. And there's a lot of these hopeless fucks. I'll bet you in this country, you could get about 500 of these hopeless fucks and get them to hold hands and jump into the Grand Canyon. I bet you. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you. For money. Oh, shit, you got to give them something. Oh, you got to. Yeah, Americans will do anything, but you got to give them a goddamn toaster. Put little cameras on their heads. Tell them it's jump cam. They like that shit. Maybe you can get a bunch of these Christian assholes to do it and call it Jump for Jesus. Sure. Hey, yeah. Hey, they all want to die and go see Jesus anyway. Give them a helping hand. Go on, you Christian fuck. He's at the bottom of the canyon. Go on down there. Look around for him. He's the one who's glowing. He's the glowing man. Ah, they like that shit. Now listen. You'd have a lot of fun with a channel like this. And here's the deal, though. If you didn't want to go with cable, you wanted to broaden your audience, then you got to go to the broadcast networks, and you're going to look for something like Fox. This is a Fox show, if I ever heard one. It's a Fox reality show. You get Budweiser to sponsor it. Budweiser and a whole lot of car companies, so the kids can be thinking about drinking and driving at the same time. That's always a good idea. And naturally, if you're going to be on TV of any kind, you got to go for that younger demographic. That's who those advertisers are looking for. 18 to 25, 18 to 31, whatever the heck it is. You know, it's all these different kind of, but they're all young. And that means you got to get a lot of young people interested in suicide. You know how you get young people interested in suicide? You don't call it suicide. You call it extreme living. Ah, yeah. Young people like suicide anyway. It's the third leading cause of death between 15 and 24. Did you know that? Third. It's ninth in the general population. That'll give you an idea how much they like this shit, especially these young males. These adolescent boys, teenage boys, a lot of them kill themselves when they're jerking off. Did you ever hear about that? It's one of those things Americans don't handle too well, so we don't talk about it a whole lot. But it's out there, and it's extremely common. It's called autoerotic asphyxiation. About 1,000 of these kids die from this every year, trying to pull this off. You'll pardon the pun there. 1,000 of them die, so you can imagine how many of them are trying to do this thing. Now, here's how it works. Apparently, I never tried it. It sounded risky to me. Jerking off is all I need, you know? I ain't trying to double my money. Fuck that shit. I just jerk off, wipe off my chest, get up and go to work, you know? That's all I do. That's all I do, folks. Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. Nothing fancy, you know? But here's how this thing works. Apparently it is true that physiologically speaking, if you cut off your air supply right at the moment you're going to have an orgasm, the orgasm is about 900 times better. So what you got to try and do is stand up on a chair or a bucket or something, and you put a rope around your neck and you start jerking off. And while you're pulling your pud, you got to arrange so that just before your orgasm, you almost strangle. And while all of this is going on, by the way, you got to maintain a hard-on, which is not no easy task, because you might just be getting ready to buy the farm. So you better be fantasizing about someone you really like, or something you really like, you know, maybe getting fucked in the ass by a game warden. I don't know what it might be. Hey, we're all different, to each his own, you know? So let's recap. Stand on the chair, rope around your neck, Peter in your hand. Now you gotta time it just right so that just before you come, you almost die. And sometimes you miscalculate. You don't know if you're coming or going. Ain't no way to know that shit. I know. And hey, the parents of these kids are too embarrassed to tell the police, so they put the kid's dick away and say he had poor grades. His girlfriend left him. Oh, really? Well, no wonder, lady. Look at his fucking hobbies. Then they blame it on heavy metal music. If it's suicide, they blame heavy metal. If it's murder, they blame rap. But the parents never have anything to do with these bad outcomes. You ever notice that? They escape all responsibility. Parents gotta be the most full of shit people in the world. Gotta be full of shit, you know? Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, if a kid's a winner, I mean, if a kid's a loser, they had nothing to do with it. But if he's a winner and he's got big, good grades and he's out there getting scholarships, boy, they're the first ones out front waving their hands and taking fucking credit. I guess it's a nice state of mind if you can talk yourself into it.